I've been so hungry all day. Well, what do you do when you're hungry and you have like an insatiable appetite, like me right now? So basically, I usually eat pretty clean, pretty high volume foods for the most part, because for a girl who's 5'2" and 110 pounds, I have a pretty big appetite. Like, I can eat a lot. So I like to stick to higher volume foods. My personal preference is to eat things that are cleaner, and then I follow like an 80-20 approach. So 80% clean, 20% unclean. That's how you want to say. Now, if you're someone who gets super hungry and you just can't find anything to get full off of, you need to have some major volume. So like stuff like xanthan gum, adding xanthan gum to like huge smoothies and protein ice cream, stuff like that can help. Now, as for people who are not in competition prep and don't need to be so spot on with their macros and have to be so strict, I would just recommend going over your macros. Yeah, sounds like a little crazy, and like, why would someone who's into fitness recommend that? Well, basically because it's for your mental health. If you're starving all the time and you're constantly thinking about food and you can't get it within yourself to eat more, you have a problem there, and that's just something that isn't healthy. That's not a healthy relationship with food. I'm not one to sit here and tell you what is healthy and what isn't. That's up for you to decide, and I know what works for myself. It's up to you to decide what works for you. But for the general population, yeah, you might have goals in terms of weight loss and trying to maintain or hit a certain physique, but if you're not competing, then why starve yourself and why make yourself so uncomfortable to the point that you're just so hungry even after you've eaten? Since that was me today, I just had like some extra food, probably like 200 calories over what I typically have or what I aim for, but still, that's not gonna make a huge difference. That might be like a little bit more above my maintenance, might be on like a little bit of a caloric surplus, but in the end, I know that like a little bit of weight gain isn't awful and won't kill me. So my advice, if you're hungry on a specific day and your body is craving more food, give it to it. It's not every day that this happens. I'm not insatiable every single day, nor am I the majority of the time. This just happens to be a rare occasion. Maybe I didn't eat enough yesterday. Maybe I went too hard in the gym and didn't fuel up after my leg day. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows? But my overall point that I want you to get out of this is don't set limits on yourself if it's not necessary. Yeah, macros are great to follow, and you should follow your macros the majority of the time. But if you have days like this, or if you're going out to eat with someone, or you just have a special event coming up, why starve yourself and why make it unenjoyable and why make yourself uncomfortable? That's all I'm saying. What is this? Anyone else suck at opening packages? That's right, baby. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Oh, what's this one? Cookie dough. We got sea salt caramel. Chocolate peanut butter cup. Frozen hot chocolate, mint, and triple chocolate. So big thank you to Eat Enlightened for sending me out those to review and to try. Reviews will be up on my Instagram shortly as soon as I try all of them for each flavor. So make sure to check that out if you're interested.